Welcome to another amazing video on orthographic sketching by Mr. Wenish. Today we're going to be focusing on how to do sketches when they have circles in them and how to correctly label those and do those. You always want to start with your front view. So this right here, this area would be considered your front view because it shows the most features. And so that's what you want to do for your front. And then your front always goes bottom left side. So this is where your front view goes, is down here. And then above that is your top view. And then on the side of the front view is your side view. All right, so the first thing you want to do is figure out how many squares is it going across when we do this. And so it's just a matter of counting. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so I'm just going to make a line 10 lines long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to count up on the side. How many is it going up this way? And so when you go up, it might be easier on this side. So we got 1 here, we got 1 here. Now this top one's kind of weird because it's tough to see where it actually hooks up with the top, but it's this square right here, so it's really just 3 tall. So I'm just going to go up 3, go up 3, and then connect it back across. And that is my front view, the outside of it. Now the catch is we've got a curve here. The curve starts at the second block and then ends at the third block. And so I didn't draw a curve in here. I'm just going to go back now that I drew it out, and I'm going to erase this corner off of here and my corner off of here. And so I went up to the next block, and now I'm going to just draw a line that connects to where this one is to this one and make it a little bit curved if I can, and then a little bit curved if I can. And so that's all I'm going to do for my curves there. Now the last part is trying to figure out where are these circles located. That can be kind of challenging because you want to use the lines that go straight up and down to figure out where it's located. So this line here goes right through the middle of it. You see how it comes through out the other side? And so that line is 2 lines over. So I know I'm going to draw the middle of my circle on this line here. But how high up do I go? Is it right in the middle, or is it somewhere else? Well, now here I have to draw this line going across to here. And it's easier when you have a ruler to line up those lines. When I'm doing it on a video on the screen, it's tougher to line it up. But I promise you that circle is supposed to be right in the middle of where 1 line up from the bottom. So I'm using this line and this line. Here is the middle of my circle right there. And so I'm just do the best I can to draw a circle around there. And mine's not great. And the next one is over 1, 2, 3 lines to the middle. So I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3. Try to make my next circle there. And finally I'm going to go over, this one is over 1, 2, 3 again. So I'm going to go over 3 more, 1, 2, 3, make my last circle. And that is my front view. Now I'm ready to do my top view. Well, the top view in this case, it's still 10 blocks long. So right where this ends here, I'm going to go straight up, and it's only 1 block wide here. So I'm just going to go up 1, and then all the way over 10, back down 1, and back over 10. And then right where the curve ends, right here, I'm going to put a line. You can see how they have that line right here. I'm just adding that line in. Same with this line. right where that curve ends, I'm going to draw a line going up. So it looks something like that. That's my top view. And then finally my side view. So again, I'm going to make sure I line up the bottom of this with where I start my side. My side again is only 1 block long. It has to be as tall as this one. So I'm going to go up 3, back, down, and then right where that curve starts, again, I'm putting a solid line in there. And that's this line right here. All right, so now all we have left is our circles. We haven't finished with those yet. So with our circles, when we look from the side and when we look from the top, we cannot see those circles. We can only see them from the front view, but those circles are still there. So whenever they're there but we can't see them, we have to put our dotted lines in saying that there's something going on there, but we can't see what it is. And so I'm going to switch to black just so they show up a little better. And so the edge of this circle, I'm going to put my dots. And then the edge of this circle, I'm going to put my dots for my dotted lines showing that there's something there that I can't see. And right in the middle again, and right in the middle of that one, and then finally this one. So that's my top view. That's my 3 circles I have in there in the top view. And then I got to do the same on this side. And so I got to line it up there. So it should be basically in the middle of that one. Should have my dots, and then in the middle of this one. I know my circles weren't perfect, and so some got a little low, some might have got a little high, but they're supposed to basically be right in the middle of those 2 squares, square 1 and square 2. All right, so now I'm done sketching. Now I just got to put my dimensions in. Remember, we always want to try a dimension between the views. And so one dimension I'm going to want to put in is how long is it from one end to the other. And that is, the scale tells us, so it's a little easier on this one. It just says 1 square equals 1 centimeter. And so this is just 10 cm. Then I want to know how far is it from here to here. But it's going to be easier, it's going to show more detail if I go from right where that curve ends on this side to where it ends on this side. And so that's going to give me a better idea of what's going on here. And then I want to do this side here, from here to here. And that's just 1 block, so that's just 1 centimeter. And this side is always the same as this side, so I don't want to do this top here because I already get it here. Just like this side and this side are the same, this side and this side are the same. Now I've got this side, which is the same as this side. And so I'm just going to kind of put it, I'll put it on this view. No, I should put it on this view. This is the one that shows more detail. You notice how I leave lots of spaces in between my images. It just gives me more room to write in my dimensions in the middle. And so this is 3 blocks, so that's 3 cm. And then I also want to tell where that curve starts. So that curve starts right here. And so that one is 2 cm. Now my circles. The circles can be kind of a pain, but you got to know how big is a circle. And so basically that circle is supposed to be just 1 block big. If I went from one edge to the other edge, that should be 1 block. 1 square is 1 centimeter. And so when I label this one, I'm just going to label it as through, which is a circle with a line going through it, 1 centimeter. That means diameter. And you need to tell them how far is it from the edge to the middle of each circle. I'm out of room at the bottom, so I'm actually going to have to do it up here, which I don't like doing. going from here to the middle, and that is 2 cm. And I'm just running out of room, so I think I'm going to put this next one on the bottom. And so from the end to the middle is 5 cm. And then from the end to the middle of my last one is 8 cm. So from here to the middle is 8 cm. And this orthographic sketch is done. I don't think I missed anything. I only labeled one circle because they're all three the same. I mean, I guess I could technically draw like a line to each one, but then it gets kind of messy too. So, all right, good luck and thanks for watching.